Hello everyone, Ruby Retrograde Tarot and Tay here, and what I'll be showing to you guys is a flip through of an oracle deck that I picked up. It's an indie deck. It's been out for a while, I think at least 2020, the first printing. I believe I picked up the second edition. I've seen it around on TarotTube. I know that for example, let me remember. I think it's Lisa Papez. Yeah, I think Lisa Papez talked a lot about it. I believed even that it was one of her favorite oracles to use. And so someone in the Discord group that I'm in mentioned that they had there was a sale on these decks. Oh, I decided to pick it up finally, to give it a try, because I've heard a lot of things about it, and the images, they seem, something like, it kind of drew me to them, something inviting, something that I think would fit onto my style for oracles and things like that. So this is coming from Little Darkness, and it is, well, I mean, I think it's pretty much the only oracle that they have. So it's the Reclaim Oracle. They also recently made the Lilifer. Sorry, I feel like I'm not saying it properly, but the Lilifer Tarot. It was on Kickstarter, like what, maybe early, either late last year or early this year. One of the two, I forgot. But it was quite popular. That was another deck that was quite popular. And so this is a box. It's really nicely wrapped. Like, this is so nicely wrapped, I don't even want to take it off. I don't remember if the seal was on the deck themselves or if it was like, second, like, little defect type of thing. I forgot why it was on sale. But when you order from them, from Little Darkness, so you have a card here. So it has like a little rebate to say thank you for next purchases. And then a card that says feels. So just another thank you, and then a QR code that I'm guessing will get to either their Instagram or whatever social that they get. And so they did mention that the order was lovingly packaged with eco-friendly material. Please reuse, repurpose, or recycle. So let's put this away and take a look at the cards themselves. Putting this away. So this is so nice. Now I'm gonna pause the video because I'm pretty sure it's gonna take me forever to get through the packaging, and I mentioned it in another video. There are two kinds of gift unwrappers or unwrappers. There are those that just unwrap, ripping, whatever, and there are others that are meticulous about it. I am the meticulous one, so I will spare you my nitpicky and my weird way of unpacking stuff. I'll pause the video and I'll just restart it when I'm done completely unwrapping it. All right, so I'll be back in a jiff. Alrighty, I am back. I have unwrapped. I did rip the wrapper, but oh well, it's life. And now I'm just going to get rid of the plastic wrapping. And so here it is. This is a really nice box. So here it is, the Reclaim Oracle. It is a 2-box cardboard box by Little Darkness. So let's read what it says at the back. Reclaim, a unique oracle to heal your emotions and recover your missing parts. This gentle self-care tool creates a safe space around your feelings and helps you restore the connection with your inner child. It's a perfect companion for those who are ready to face their shadows but don't know where to start. So it's actually the 3rd edition. I think I said it was 2nd, but I made a mistake. So it has 90 cards and comes with a guidebook. I don't know if the camera picks up the color nicely, but it has it's not white actually. It's this very soft pink. So that's on black. And so I don't know if you can see it. And it's these like humanoid, let's call them humanoid-like creatures. I mean, for example, that's not necessarily human, but some sort of creatures. So let's see what comes in. Oh, hold on, there's something that's inside the box. What does it say? I took a deep breath and listened to the old bag of my heart. I am. Sylvia Plath. I think that's what it says. The old brag. Sorry, old brag. I don't have my glasses, so I think I missed that letter. Anyways, so here it is. Very nice. Let's take out the guidebook. Okay, and there's the inside. It has like a little moon inside. So cute. Here are the cards. Oh, nicely edged in black too. It's very pretty. So it's, I can see the cards, the cardstock is matte. And again, it's gonna be very two-tone colors, so black and pink, and looks like it's gonna be it. Here is the guidebook. Let's see what it looks like inside. Oh, and you have a little thumbnail and then a little paragraph. And let's see, what else do they talk about in the thing? There's a foreword. Okay. So Reclaim was born on a hot summer morning in the Mojave Desert. So there you go. Let's see. What can I do with this deck? You can use Reclaim to make sense of your emotions, connect the dots in your psyche, explore core beliefs, recognize repressed feelings, revisit the past, make a decision, help a friend, complement a tarot reading, understand someone, check in with how you feel, inspire creative work, indulge in self-care, hold space for your truth. Very cool. And then how to use it, safety note. And then we got some card spread. So we got a 2-card spread, a 4-3, another one. There's quite a few. And then even a little glossary. All right, and then how to interpret the cards. And then we go here. Let's see if there's anything else at the back. No. So there's no numbers to the cards from what I'm seeing, but the cards are in alphabetical order. So it shouldn't be too hard to find a card once you've drawn it. So let's remove the little paper ring. Let's pull this out. Okay. Yeah, let me just, yeah, it's not, there's no gloss in it. It's like, it's flat, it's matte. It feels, but it does feel nice to the hand. It's not too big. Like, there's a lot of cards, 90 cards, but it's not huge. It's not standard Oracle size. I have something for comparison. I have Tarot Sirène, but Tarot Sirène is smaller than this. No, I don't think I have any Oracle cards that are about that size, but it's small. So, okay. If you have a Hay House Oracle deck kicking around, it's smaller than that, basically. That's the best way I can explain it. So we're gonna do, it's nice and flexible, not too not flimsy, but not too thick. It has flex to it. So let's take a look quickly at the card. So let's zoom in. I'm saying now that I'm not gonna spend too much time on each card, but I don't know. I've never seen all of the cards. I've seen some of them from other people reviewing the deck and stuff, so I don't know everything that's here. So I'll try to go relatively fast so we're not spending hours on this deck. But anyways, let's start with Absence. Acceptance. Anger. Appreciation. Well, this is pretty cool. It's like very simple drawings. Just 2 colors. However, everything is conveyed. I mean, arrogance, there you are. I totally get it. And yeah, it's these little humanoid creatures. I guess to kind of make it not necessarily you trying to identify necessarily yourself with the people. Like if it was very realistic, you'd be like, well, that doesn't look like me or something like that. I don't know. That's kind of what's going through my mind as I'm looking through it. So we have belonging. But you could be like, oh yeah, my soul maybe looks like this, or my inner me is kind of this not fully fleshed out being type of thing. Betrayal, like this is pretty poignant. Blame. Boredom. Change. Closure. Confidence. They kind of look like little imps or little well, yeah, little imps, like creature devilish type of thing. Confusion. Connection. Control. You know what? I'm glad I got this oracle. Courage. No, I didn't miss a card. Criticism. Curiosity. I feel like I'm grabbing two cards at once. Defeat. Oh yeah, that I can definitely see that. Denial. I don't know what's wrong with my light. I feel like my light is fading away. Desire. Despair. Detachment. Man, I'm feeling disappointed along with this character. Disconnection. Discouragement. Disgust. Doubt. Envy. Expression. Fairness. Faith. I'm really liking this. I think this is I don't know, this is the more that I'm flipping through the cards. Here's fear and forgiveness. The more I'm going through these cards, the more I'm thinking this is gonna become like an oracle that I really like. Freedom. And I can definitely see what oh, was it Lisa Pappas that said it, or someone else, another YouTuber, I can't remember, where they were mentioning how you know, deep it can get, how it could be like a punch to the gut type of thing. Like definitely good for shadow work, inner child, like it's mentioned in the booklet. Frustration. Grief. Guilt. I think on Little Darkness website, this, I believe that's one of the pictures shown, one of the cards shown in the picture, and that was one of the cards that kind of convinced me, because I'm like, yes, totally, that's how I feel. A weight, that's how sometimes I feel with guilt, this weight on the shoulder. Hate. Hope. Humiliation. Yeah, I can catch that one. Humility. I think we're like barely halfway through that deck, and there's so many emotions or circumstances or something like that. Humility. Impatience. I really feel like my ring light is dying on me. Hold on. Can I fix that? There you go. My phone light will save the day. Impatience. Inhibition. Ingesting. Insecurity. Integrity. Jealousy. Joy. Kindness. Limitation. Loneliness. Oh yeah, that one. I kind of feel like sometimes I felt like that. Totally. This is like the image version of how I felt. Yep. Loss. Love. Lust. Passion. Patience. And I think this is like a snail creature type of thing. Peace. Perseverance. Power. Powerless. Wait, hold on. Powerlessness. Sorry. For some reason, the E looked like an O. Province. Wait. Not province. Presence. Sorry. Pride. This is really, really, really cool. Such a cool deck. Protection. Purpose. Rage. Oh wow. This is like burning bridges, burning the whole world. Like with all these cards, I'm now I'm curious to see what is talked about with each card in the booklet. Regret. Rejection. Release. Yeah, this side is not working anymore. Release. Resentment. Resilience. Respect. Revenge. Oh, and I forgot to mention about the back of the cards. Quite simple, but they are reversals friendly. So revenge. Sadness. Scarcity. Security. Shame. Interesting. Sincerity. stability, stillness, strength, success, support, definitely supporting, surrender, trust, unworthiness, validation, wealth, you know what, I just think, you know, it makes me think this would be like a close-up of the person in the Six of Pentacles. So if you remember, if especially the Rider-Waite Smith Six of Pentacles, you have the person with the scale in one hand and then dispensing the alms, or whichever you want, however you want to call it, coins, alms, whatever. And then there's two people receiving it, and one of them has their hand out kind of in the receiving, and it made me think that this is a person, the Six of Pentacles, who's seeing as this, like, you know, windfall of sorts coming their way, and to them it's like, wow, I feel wealthy here. Anyways, side note, that's just me. Worry. Oh, that's the last one. Worry. All right, we've gone through it. Okay, I didn't stop too much, so I'm proud of myself for not going on a too much of a ramble. So let's see how it does shuffling. All right, so because it's a bit shorter, it's not too difficult to riffle shuffle. Let's go on the long side. Well, the long side is doable. Let's try overhand. Whoa, okay. Oh, my celestite is falling off. I think, oh, yeah. Let me also zoom out. I think, as with all, you know what? I think it's a new deck thing. When you get a new deck and you're trying to overhand shuffle, it just does not work. Oop, I pitched my thing. Okay, sorry. So yeah, shuffling is not too bad. I am getting clumps. Again, like I was saying, I think it's a new deck thing. So let's see if we can pull a card and see. I feel I said see many times in that same sentence, sorry. And find out what is, how it's explained, how it's talked about in the guidebook. So let's go. Oh gee, I keep on pinching the cloth there. Let's see. Let's see if a card kit. All right, let's go with wealth because I got a clump. So this is what I mean. Sometimes when you overhand shuffle, you get a clump that comes out like a 4 or 5 cards, and of course that's too much. So let's just stick with wealth. So let's go. So it is alphabetical. Oh, actually, this is the last. It was the only W. It was the last one. Easy enough. So there you go. So here is wealth. Wealth is allowing. It's knowing how bountiful I am. From my belly sprouts a seed. I put it in the ground. It grows into a plant, and I water it with my tears. They could be tears of joy or tears of fear. It does not matter. The earth will take anything. Where there was a seed is now a forest. Where there were tears is now an ocean. One big happy planet full of life and grateful for all. Yeah, this is nice. I I like how the cards are explained. I don't know. There's something evocative about the way it's written. I don't know. It's almost it gives me vibes of I don't know, not a storybook, like a novel I'd be reading, or um a book of, like, a poetry book. But the little explanation kind of makes you think and wonder. I don't know. It kind of gives you space, if I can say that, to kind of expand and kind of run with it. And then if you want to complement it with tarot, or just or any or more of, more cards from the Reclaim Oracle, or or just run with just the one card. But I really like it. So let's just kind of circle back around and kind of bring my final thoughts. This is a really how can I say it? The word that comes to mind is peaceful. There's like this peaceful deck. Just looking at the images, it's kind of like this. I get put into this space where everything is still. It's like a, a what are those called? Are they called sensory chambers? I think they're called sensory chamber, but it's kind of like, it's dark. You're not hearing really anything. There's nothing, like, no outside distraction or whatever. It's just kind of you and these characters, these characters, these people, you and your thoughts, kind of thing. But it's not a space, to me at least, where it's that where I would feel scared or apprehensive or anxious to be in. It's kind of, it's one of those where maybe it's a new thing, so at first it's like, oh, this is new. But as you kind of get more, you kind of you kind of let yourself sink into that world. It becomes comfortable in a sense. It kind of mold yourself into it, or it molds itself to you. I don't know exactly how to explain, but really, like, with 90 cards, it runs such a wide range of themes, of emotions, of situations. Definitely, as it was mentioned in the book, shadow work, inner child, deep questions, self-searching, soul-searching, or just, something to, if, what can I work on for this particular period of time at the time. It's not, yes, it's 90 cards, but the each card themselves, they're not too thick, and they are, they're relatively easy to shuffle. And I think it was a good thing that, because there's 90 cards, they weren't quote standard oracle size, where they are really more large and more rectangular. So that really helps with shuffling. I have big hands, so I didn't have an issue shuffling that. I don't know for shorter hand span, if they would find it as easy to shuffle as I did. And it's kind of very simple drawings. I can't call them abstract, but it's very clean, simple, but it's in simplicity. It says so much. It's so expressive. It's poignant. There, you know, as I was flipping through the cards, there were so many where I was like, oh yes, I totally felt that. I totally felt that. Oh yeah, that's how this, you know, it's put into paper what, you know, I try to explain sometimes to other, or how, you know, I can't find words, but it was put in image and it's exactly that. Like, you know, 99.99, if not 100%. But yeah, I think this is really a great deck. I almost kind of want to start using it now. Maybe I'll use it now. Maybe I'll use it next week. I don't know yet, but I definitely want to start playing with it. I just want to read the guidebook. Maybe I'll start with reading the guidebook first and then go with the deck. I don't know yet. I'll figure out what I want to do with it. But definitely on my list of deck to use very soon, very shortly. But with all that being said, tell me, what do you think of the Reclaim Oracle? Do you have it? This is the third edition. So I mean, for those of you that have the first or second edition, what do you think of it? Do you like it? How do you use it? Do you use it as a daily pull? Do you use it for shadow work? Like, how do you like to use this deck? And for those that don't have it yet, what do you think of it? Or is it on your list? Will you put it on your list or anything like that? Or for all these questions that I'm asking and anything else, just put them down in the comment section down below, down there. Boop, boop, boop. And until next time, thank you so much for spending some time with me in flipping through the Reclaim Oracle by Little Darkness. Until next time, bye-bye.